everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany. If you're new here, I do motherhood and lifestyle videos here on my channel. So welcome if you're new here. I'd love it if you would subscribe for more videos like today. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 9 boy names and girl names that I probably would have used for my babies. So these are names that we just couldn't, like me and my husband just couldn't agree on, but there are probably names on here that if we are to have another one, which is still very much up in the air, like ask me in a few years from now, we probably would use. So I'm gonna be sharing with you the list I've had on my phone for probably over 7 years. So there's a bunch of good ones on here, and if you're looking for inspiration for your baby, this is a good video, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the boy names. The first one on my list is Beckham. So this is actually a really great name. We have actually had this on our list since Brielle, my oldest, was in my belly. So actually, no, we've had this on our list before we were even pregnant, I think. Like, it's been a long time. I think it's been over 8 years since this name has been on our list, but we really love this name, and my husband loved it so much, but I just couldn't get on board at the time. So it's still on there. It's still a really great name. And then we have another name. It's Madden. I think it's a really nice name. And my husband really liked this because it reminds him of football, and he's like a football fanatic. So I think this one's a really nice one. It seems really strong. I like how you can shorten it into like the nickname like Maddie or something like that. I think that's really sweet. Next one on the list is Caspian. So this one is probably one of like our main names that we had for a really long time. This one's probably been on there since we were pregnant with my second, and I loved it. I love how you can shorten the name into Cass. I think that's such a nice nickname, and Caspian is just such a strong name. I love that. It reminds me of the Narnia series, Prince Caspian from C.S. Lewis. It's such a great name. I love it so much. The next name on here is the name Jet. I really like it. I like how it's just like one syllable. It's really nice, and I think it would go well with our last name, Fontaine, Jet Fontaine. I don't know. I really like that. It seems like a really sweet name. I don't know. Some names just like don't really have a lot of meaning. You just kind of like it, and that's kind of one of the names that we just kind of liked. Another name is Rivers. I love any sort of like nature name. I think it's so nice to have their names kind of tied in with nature, but none of our kids really have names that are nature names, but I really liked this one. I love going to the river, and it just, I don't know, it just seemed like it would fit. So, but that's definitely on the list. Another one here is Reuben. I really like this name. We've liked this one for a while as well. It's been on the list for definitely a few years. We got this one from the Bible. It's one of Joseph's brothers. I don't know, we just always really liked it. Loved the nickname Rue or Ruby. I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, definitely another good one on the list here. And then another one here is Anson. Really like this. You could totally nickname him Andy. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. I'm all about the nicknames. I don't know if you've noticed. Those are definitely things that we think about when we are picking a name, is because we have like so many nicknames for all our kids. It's so funny. So we always like think about that when we were picking a name. Another one on my list here is Harrison. I mean, this one you probably would have nicknamed maybe Harry. I don't know. That's actually my dad's name, Harry. But I really like this because we actually used to live close to a lake called Harrison Lake, and I always thought that was a really nice name. Okay, so the last boy name on my list here is the name Ellis or Elias. I always thought that that was kind of nice. I don't think my husband was really on board for that one, but it's definitely nice that you can nickname him Eli. That's also a really great name, and I love names that you can shorten, obviously. So it just, yeah, I really love the E names as well. Those have always really stuck with me. But overall, those are kind of the boy names on our list that we potentially could have used and that we really liked, or I really liked. I just needed to get my husband on board with some of those. Moving on to the girl names here. So this was actually one of our top names for a really long time. So after we had our first son, we were like, oh, we really like this name for a girl. If we're gonna have a girl, we really liked this one a lot. And this one was Portland. So we've never heard of anyone named Portland before. and we kind of came up with it on our own, but we really loved it. And we also liked it with the middle name Grace, so Portland Grace. We thought that was so cute, but we had another boy, so that's totally fine. But another name on here is the name Tenley. I really like this name. I think I saw this name first watching like a TV show. I think it was The Bachelor. There was like a girl in there named Tenley, and I always thought that was such a cute name. And I feel like it's a name that you can kind of grow with as you get older as well. I find like some of the names that people choose, like I can't imagine like them having that name when they're like older or when they're like a adult, you know what I mean? So I felt like this one was a nice name that you can kind of grow into. Also, another name on my list is Ember, not Amber, but Ember. So I really love this name. I think I liked this one ever since I was first pregnant, but my husband wasn't on board. I really liked it. Even for a middle name, it's a great one. Okay, another name, Porter. Love this. I think this can be great for either a boy or a girl, but I really love this. Again, kind of goes with the Portland theme, and this is just Porter. So again, I thought it was really, really sweet. I don't know, some names just stick with you. Okay, so this name, this also was a name that was up there for my last pregnancy when we were going to have our third. This was the name that I wanted. Okay, I wanted this name for either a boy or a girl, and that's the name Torin. I love this name so much. I still love it, and I don't know. I just kind of wish we could have used it, but my husband was not on board for a boy for it, so we decided to go with a different name. But I love the name Torin. Yeah, I love the nickname Tori too. I just found it so adorable, and who knows, might just use that one in the future. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I got a few more names here, and the next name is Jolie. My husband really liked this name for a long time. I also think it's really sweet. I like how you can, you know, nickname her Joe or like Joey. Super sweet. Next name is Cameron, and I also really like the way that this is spelt. I also love for more girl names, like for the like a unisex name, adding a Y if possible, because I feel like it just feels more feminine. I don't know why, but that's kind of like the same for Torin as well. So Cameron was definitely a name on my list. I really liked this for a really long time. So I have two more names left for girls, and the next one is Aaliyah. Also thought this is just such a beautiful name. Again, this could be used for a middle name as well, and I just thought it was super pretty, like super, super pretty name. Okay, and the last name on my list here is the name Kaya. I really like this one. Again, could be a great middle name, but I really, really love it. I think it could be spelled a few different ways, but I really, really like it. You know, thinking about all these baby names, it kind of gives me a little bit of baby fever. I don't know about you, but I hope that these baby names will help you. Maybe you can put some on your list, and I'm happy to share some of the names that we have truly loved for years. And who knows, if we ever do get pregnant again, maybe we'll use one of these. Who knows? It's still kind of up in the air if we're going to have another baby. I'm really not too sure at this point, but who knows? Anyway, I really, really hope that you enjoyed this video. Oh, and if you have some great baby names that I didn't mention in this video, put them in the comments down below. I'm sure a mom who is expecting would love to hear more name suggestions. So yeah, put them down below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really love if you would do that, as I come up with more videos like these, vlogs, and so many more things in between. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.